Starship Troopers Extermination recently popped into early access, and there are bugs everywhere, in good and bad ways. Is nostalgia from the movie enough to bring the hype? Well, here are my impressions on the game as of May 2023. And you know there's gonna be caveats if I'm specifying a date. First off, the story. We are killing hordes of bugs and I'm doing my part. Not much else is needed for the story, and not much else is there anyways. Now on to the important part, gameplay. Starship Troopers Extermination is a 16-player co-op FPS. While most of the game plays as a shooter, there are times when you need to do some base building. The ratio between shooting and building depends on the mode you play. The one I had most fun in is the first mode that unlocks with the least amount of base building. For the shoot bang portion, we got 3 classes to choose from. The more you play, the more weapons and perks you unlock for each one. The Hunter has a jetpack for super jumps and runs pretty fast. The Bastion has a lot more armor and can set up a mini fort to keep bugs from meleeing them. And the Operator is your medic that can also put down extra ammo for the team. Your usual spread, but I feel the medic is extra strong since they can put down a robot that revives others and themselves if they die. And the robot follows you for a long time. They also unlock a sniper rifle and a grenade launcher later on too. And with all the bugs swarming around, splash damage is quite strong. I think on average, each mission will have you killing about 1,000 bugs, which is quite a lot. And how does the weapons feel when shooting all these bugs? Not that great for now. The sound design of the weapon is fine, but the lack of bullet hit sparks feels like I'm not actually shooting anything. There are hits and kill indicators on the crosshair, but that's my only indicator on whether my shots landed on a target or not. That's usually not an issue, but with the lack of bullet feedback and how some bugs slide around the map at times, your shots might not be landing where you think they are. And I'm also playing on US West, the region I live in, and still see enemies lag sliding around more than I wanted. So in the main mode, your squad of 16 runs towards several objectives, clearing all the bugs that spawn. Then we need to build a base and defend it for several minutes. That's where the other type of gameplay comes in. The build mode is pretty restrictive. We get about 10 types of structures to place down, and they need to be touching the ground. We got basic fortifications like walls, towers, bunkers, ramps, and turrets. Then after assigning them, we need to build it ourselves, which is quite simple. Just take out our welding kit, and it will be done in a jiffy. The annoying thing is when everyone else is also trying to build and ruin your plans. It's also weird moving from one wall to another if there's a big gap or if they're not connected well. And after a couple minutes of playing OG Fortnite, the bugs will start swarming again. The base section is usually pretty peaceful since the bugs are on the outside of the walls, being free target dummies, until the bugs break through. Then you start scrambling around and things get hectic, which is kind of fun actually. And like any good squad shooter, once everything is done, you need to extract and fly on home. The panic run at the end really gets your adrenaline going, as your team run towards evac, while at the same time providing cover fire for your slow stragglers. I see a lot of potential in this game. There are definitely fun moments here and there, but the gun feel and enemy hit response needs a lot of work. And all the footage you've been seeing is on high graphics. There is an epic setting, but my PC cannot run it that well. I see a lot of potential in this game. There are definitely fun moments here and there, but the gun feel and enemy hit response needs a lot of work. And having more mission types and playable classes will also help. I know this just came out on early access, but I do hope they make good use of player feedback and add more to the game while polishing what's already there. The current build is limited, and I can only rate it a 6 out of 10, but I see the potential in the core game itself. And it could become another fun co-op shooter with more development time. Thanks for watching, Tiso out.